Yeah, now. Together tonight on a historic edition of Friday Night SmackDown. We the two most dominant tag teams in WWE.
First letters in sports entertainment are
cementing their place in a storied family. Who is the best tag team in WWE?
all the gold.
Or will Randy Orton and Riddle
Put your asses. Winner take all. Tag team. In the Van Andel Arena in Grand Rapids, Michigan tonight that happened on Fox. Sponsored tonight by Progress. Will be made tonight. That's right, when they tell Henry, the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Usos, in a tag team slam. SmackDown in the head of...
The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Uso Champion, Roman
Samantha Irvin. Here and had a challenge for the bloodline.
Riddle and I want a... There's gonna be two titles right here. Right here.
Universal Champion, and Roman not pleased about that. Takes a cheap knee to our tribal chief. Listen to these two numbers, Pat. Roman Reigns, his cousins, the Usos, a record. The bloodline can indeed. Celeb Usos can knock off RK Bro tonight. In the biggest company on earth in the dominant. Grand Rapids is historic.
Grand Rapids, acknowledge me. You see, tonight's special, your tribal chief. No, you acknowledge my cousins. Means tonight you acknowledge the bloodline. Tell them why.
Gentlemen, welcome to of tag team wrestling. Relevancy is the moment of truth tonight. Roll time. You can take your Bruno Sammartino, can take your Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Cena's. You can stack them all with the tribal chief Roman Reigns. They would goat the greatest of all time, Roman. And Ron, you have to acknowledge each and every position being the greatest of all. On the island of relevancy. So what? What does it take? And I say that with a lot of nuance. The direct descendants of be pretty disrespectful if you don't wish. What is that accomplishment? Longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions of all Down Team Champions and Raw Tag Team Champions at the very same RK Bro. This is the best tag team in SmackDown against the best tag team on. But the Usos have to earn their spot. They have to be of the tribal chief. So tonight, the undisputed tag team champions all. Tonight, the Usos come the greatest disputed tag team champions of the lot. Just a prediction. A spoiler.
Usos! You know what I want. To deliver. I have these expectations because I love you.
Hyman and Roman Reigns, because tonight title tag team championship unification. It's tonight. We are. Sammy believes he's part of the line. What the hell are you? Dave Nakamura set for action with Sami Zayn. I'm trying. This is amazing.
contest is scheduled for one. Nakamura!
Islam. Well, ladies and gentlemen, into the bloodline when he defends the family's honor against Shinsuke in the bloodline, of course, after what they can do is
Jumping him up, boys.
Smackdown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle after the scintillating entrance of Shinsuke Nakamura.
Speaking of bananas.
Bloodline against Shinsuke Nakamura. Remember, Nakamura upset with a torn quadriceps. He had successful surgery. Nakamura.
The Usos were just in the ring immediately afterwards. Sammy said, we. I did not even think about it. In the history of WWE, but
A couple of weeks ago here on Friday Night SmackDown, side headlock to start things off. Quote, bravely, RK Bro, and on all of social media.
it was not. Instead, a lot of people,
What does it mean?
you are very despicable. And Shinsuke has just been,
Describe as Sami Zayn.
I've heard a few of those. I don't know about confused.
No! Nakamura's buddy Rick Boots still a...
And Shinsuke is representing. You know, I talked to a congressman the other day about aliens and UFOs and stuff. Shinsuke might be.
I know you mean that in the...
A step. Looks better than he's ever been. He's not aging. Shinsuke.
Reigns and company of Sami Zayn. Yank of the hair and down the chin.
Pummeling. Shinsuke.
Ain't no mistake about it. Time champion.
Well, and I think that's why it's all so.
Oh, and Sammy with a wicked clothesline.
And by Wee Man has all the skill in the world.
Up to the bloodline, but he's trying to rebuild his reputation after the loss to Johnny Knight.
Wee Man and the entire Jackass Forever crew. So
Sammy.
easy joke is he's a Shinsuke like a spike.
And now Shin, Zayn trying to block. Hyped because of the tagification main event still to come. Oh, and Nakamura setting up for the Kinshasa. Zayn away. And the kick stopped outside. It has been all Sami Zayn during the, I guess, many would call his delusion. He believes that he is fighting the...
Might have a massive evening ahead of him.
on himself in this matchup against Nakamura. He's trying to fight back and build momentum, and perhaps that'll do it as Zayn goes down.
High speed in the ropes 4 times.
And now the king of strong style, Nakamura. Zayn trying to counter. Oh, vintage! Nakamura! And now Shin to the... He does now! And a kick out of 2 as we kick off in-ring action on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Nakamura caught him on the other side. Zayn down again.
This is behind Shinsuke.
And Nakamura believes he has Zayn...
This is the most reoccurring...
Shinsuke Nakamura, though. Sami Zayn with a Michinoku now. The official at 5. Sami Zayn looking for another count. Nakamura back to his feet, and he barely beats the count.
Victory from a man who deserves it in Shinsuke. Crowd calling Sami rusty. Because
outside the ring, Shin now driving. Sami Zayn driven over into Nakamura back into the...
Zayn to Zayn.
Count of 9. Barely beats the count. Nakamura caught Zayn. Sami was so proud that he beat the count.
Shinsuke playing close.
Look at how happy Zayn was. Sami Zayn better be glad that the bloodline has other things on their mind tonight.
Hell of a win for the king of strong style.
The Usos, his cousin, I expect you to deliver.
Tag team champions of the world.
Let's take a look.
We let everybody know who the best damn tag team in the world is.
Don't try to win, don't keep you take me in, cause I'm out with a team.
And that's the Usos!
The longest reigning SmackDown tag teams
Right here, 2 titles right here, and the whole damn world know that you the 2.
down. The Usos look to follow in their cousin Roman's footsteps. Tag Team Championship unification match live.
Happiness to everybody, but somehow it's been ruined.
The lady, Happy Corbin returns. Brought it down. With the EST of WWE. The Andre the Giant.
Ladies and gentlemen, every week, but this is the happiest, how good it feels to be me. $1,000 hat and a set. I rid the WWE of that, and I got myself the one I already have. Now let's look at how I acquired.
Beat the big bald wolf in attack.
money for that. Well, put a price on art, and that was a work. You appreciate it more the second time around. Let's.
Tough to watch, obviously. I'm getting sick.
From that, you total respect. Try to improve your station. Flew on private jets. He ate Wagyu beef, and if he wants to eat steak, his nurse. Oh, he wanted to become a big star. He was a big. He didn't appreciate every great. He thought I could be the butt of all of his jokes. Just maybe I am the big. I put Madcap Moss in an ambulance.
Happy Corbin likes to rewrite history. Madcap over that, upset over the fact that Corbin knows what that is doing.
It's the Andre the Giant. It's shattered. This piece of
that symbolizes it is given to the winner. Here, that man, Happy Corbin, and to have done that, complete
What a champion of scumbaggery Baron Corbin is. Face Aaron Corbin.
Well, switching gears now to another story. We're going to talk the Intercontinental Champion, Ricochet.
Next time I see Gunther, I'm going to put him in his place.
That's right.
Oh, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's highly to the ring.
The stone.
Intimidating.
Kaiser from Vienna, Austria.
Drew Gulak, who gets another opportunity at Gunther.
One of the most. This is going to end terribly.
Fox, Drew Gulak, and Gunther one-on-one. And went for the chop. Gulak able to move out of harm's way and delivered. And I'm not sure that was wise. I think it just ticked off Gunther.
As wins as of late.
Oh, and again a chop.
Hanging on to
Fire up Gulak last week, and Gulak ran in.
massive Austrian to Gulak's chest. And now.
And another win for the ring. And I don't believe Gunther is done yet. Gunther now screaming, tapping. Ludwig is smiling. Meanwhile, Gunther.
Love Ricochet coming out here to defend. They're leaving. The courage.
Tonight he made quick with Gulak and then made him suffer
Mightily by Gunther. Who can stop Gunther?
Adam, and I'm ready to get to work. The hottest new modeling agency, nation WWE superstars who can headline. So I'm just hearing this for the first time. And that's WWE official Sonya Deville. Okay, chances surrounding the dismissal probably make this going awkward. Because my agency and I, a little bit. You should. Sorry, what was your name again? It's Mac Pre. Okay, Max.
Stage Fierce, it's Max 2.
Later on tonight, RK Bro joins us live with Texas, sponsored by Progressive. And it is an historic title Tag Team Championship unification
Edition of Friday Night SmackDown. After weeks of anti-tag teams in WWE. On one side, RK. Place in a storied family history. The tag team in WWE. Will the Bluff or will Randy Orton and Riddle triumph over the right hands of the
winner take all Tag Team Championship unification?
In shame, and the Usos are going to look back up at Roman without the most dangerous letters in sports entertainment. Oh.
5 letters, but obviously
RK Bro looking to make history here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Week found herself in an impromptu match with
Flow is sponsored by Progressive, a triple threat of
Down Women's Champion doing an open challenge right now. I'm the one that's going to be making history.
What an opportunity. Is Rodriguez going to tap out to Rousey? Are you kidding me? Ronda picks up the win.
incredible bout by Ronda Rousey remains a champion.
was weak. Oh, stop your whining. You could never beat Ronda Rousey. I'd be champion right now if you hadn't shoved me out of the way and stolen my medical tools, and you don't know what to do with them. You are 6 feet of you absurd Amazon.
What you say?
Handed up to Raquel Rodriguez, right? I mean, very confident heading into this
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
She shot her an absurd Amazon. On a number of occasions, almost won the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Out by shots. Personal shots along the way. He just said a lot.
And her opponent from Oakland.
She had a lot of a derogatory thing to say.
Beat Ronda Rousey last week if it wasn't for Raquel Rodriguez.
Up-and-comers in the SmackDown Women's Division. Ronda on Fox.
UK.
And here on Friday Night SmackDown on the left, Raquel Rodriguez. Match up in the SmackDown Women's Champions. Ronda Rousey.
Let's go, come on.
Raquel called her 6 foot of disappointment, a lot of terror. The entire WWE Universe last week in her match against Ronda.
Well, Shotzi was also upset. She believes that Rodriguez, quote, after the incredible performance last week by Raquel Rodriguez, everyone
back up her performance last week.
Up and in trouble. Oh, dumps her into the corner.
Just throws
Raquel last week against Ronda Rousey.
Shotzi filled with innovative offense.
Oh, look at Rodriguez, smile on her face. Marches the 6-footer trying somehow to get out of this, and that's Shotzi spinning right hand. And now a kick.
Power from Raquel is something we haven't seen in a long.
Not quite. Has Shotzi in a fall-away slam.
Power was
beautiful. Is how she just
said yes.
Oh, and a corkscrew. How can impressive again.
Agility. Look at her off the run. Person, soul. Dunk through.
Oh, Shotzi, so much for Raquel being a choker. Just screamed, I'm here to stay.
Congratulations to Raquel Rodriguez. Xavier Woods. Last week. Let's take a look.
Yeah, Kofi Kingston a distraction. Xavier Woods got it. And it'll be lights out for
what Butch does, which is something incredibly unpredictable.
Yeah, get it done by himself, Caleb. Or Kofi's on official New Day business, so I invite you, Butch, to come down. You really are. It's a new day. Yes.
Xavier Woods.
Yeah, throwing down the gauntlet. Will Butch.
This is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from an.
Kingston is well not here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, so Xavier Woods.
He said, Butch, are you Butch made? Are you a son of a Butch?
Well, Sheamus is a tap dog acceptor as Woods barking up the wrong, doing sit-ups in the middle of the ring. He's set to go one-on-one, we presume, with...
Hey, you get out there, you rattle. He's moving. See, that's right.
Absurd. But it is the Brawling Brutes on Friday Night
Salone.
105 pounds. Boom!
Will he take off? Maybe he's going to run to Little Rock, Arkansas. When we get to Little Rock next Friday night.
A lot to these. Butch is obviously...
Yeah, Butch beat Kofi last man, Xavier Woods. Oh, and Woods finding himself in trouble. And Xavier Woods.
Terry spasms in the ring. Butch loves.
Yeah, the frenzied...
Kofi
away.
And with this son of a Butch on the screen, you know we're trying to...
I mentioned Kofi moments ago. Kofi, of course, got beat, but...
Butch is always bringing conversation because you have no clue.
Sheamus as he knocked off Kofi tonight, one-on-one. The New Day, Rock's chance, trying to will Xavier.
Somebody in the mouth.
Oh, there's the roll. 2.5.
Turn.
Watch the impact of... And Butch, official... Jessica Carr. Oh, and a kick by Butch to Woods.
Turned in Butch's arsenal.
Yeah, joint manipulation.
Ahead. Sam Cook just retired, maybe the back.
From the second rope, Xavier Woods looking to rally. Oh, and runs into a right hand. Just a rope. Oh, backwards. Woods wins again.
Oh! Ain't happening tonight. It did it to the Butch.
And how is Butch?
What the this guy's problem?
Well, he acts like a petulant child when he loses. But then Xavier.
I don't know how they do it overseas, but a quick roll.
And Xavier Woods celebrating. Look out behind Xavier.
Are they here to show us?
Oh, from behind is Butch. Again, pull Butch away.
Yeah, but they're laughing like he always does. The unpredictable.
The tag team titles. Let's take a two-time Raw tag.
And I'm having right now with my partner, Riddle.
Than being friends, they are the Raw.
He and Randy Orton have brought out the absolute fight.
Randy's my best friend.
Mega game. So next week it ends. Kofi's back. And because of that, Sheamus, Ridge, and Butch are going to.
It's going to be impossible to fill Big E's shoes, but ain't Michael Cole.
Well, Pat sweat us all down. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champ part in this. The main event, the six-pack challenge. However, Sasha and Naomi took the Tag Team Championship of the arena. Their actions disappointed millions. If Naomi did this past Monday night, they have been suspended WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Team Champions!
Now we go! Match! A Sunday battle!
Randy Orton, a 14-time. On the left is Riddle, a former United States, deliver a knee to the face of the Undisputed Raw this past Monday night.
Flying fix. This band and Riddle on this show for the last month or so
unifies the Raw and SmackDown championships. Company in the bank to his name, a two-time Royal Rumble. Reek is saying, in my 20-year career, I don't believe I've Riddle.
Riddle has surefire Hall of Famer to the man who's been street tonight here in Grand Rapids.
Riddle and I want a. There's gonna be two titles right here. It's here.
Universal Champion and Roman not pleased about.
Smackdown Tag Team Champions
Of the top of the blue brand. Tonight, they want to be and this big fight night. Say when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle.
What a night! We know what tonight could be.
The following is a winner's take-all match. The Raw Tag Team Champions, and their opponents, they are the
Universal Champion Roman Reigns, but also the Special Counsel of the Bloodline. Historic night, because for the first time ever, the Raw K-Bro, or will it be the Uso? It's live. Winners take all. Title for champions RK-Bro. The SmackDown town. Hook at the ringside, joined by the Special Counsel to the Bloodline.
Uso Penitentiary.
So, Mr. Heyman, you actually put a lot of pressure. Don't come back at all to the Isle of Relevance.
The Island of Relevance in WWE.
The tag made to Randy Orton.
You've been around the biz forever.
And the Ortons.
And there will not be a bloodline anymore.
Double take
your spot on the Island of Relevancy
tonight. I expect you to deliver. Middle on Raw Monday night. Now in control. Offer is, of course, Sika, Roman Reigns' father.
The Usos are the greatest tag team of all time. If they tag team of all time, they must surprise.
Dan Engler checking on him. Here comes the doc. We're back live on Match. The Usos double team. And a trash talk by Jay. If suffered, we understand the dominance during the break by Riddle. From the Bloodline, Paul Heyman joining us here at ringside. Typically,
what a stud. Oh, what an athlete. What a man.
And you see Randy Orton, he understands his partner's in trouble. Randy needs...
Think about the pressure on the Usos.
Look at headbutt again to the hip. The injured hip of Riddle. Dangerous. The reason they're the longest reigning SmackDown champs in history. And again, as you take another look at the...
Riddle. Ooh. Can't be anywhere near 100.
Watching, preparing for without the Usos in the
WWE fans trying to rally Riddle, fingertips away from, and Jimmy quieting the crowd. And then
good point, Mr. Heyman.
Thank you, Mr. Cole and Mr. Heyman, for allowing
Jay and Rick trying to rally. Oh, and there's that back piece. Where is the Jimmy? Here comes the Viper. Oh, scoop slam with Pat. Mr. Heyman. Vintage Orton. Voices.
Are we about to see?
RKO Orton and breaking things.
Is almost just
called to drag his brother to the KO. Riddle made the tag. Ducks underneath. Caught him with a bit. How is Riddle? What a fishing.
was a local.
Oh, and he's up high. Pop up. Now by Riddle. By Jey Uso. Paul, what's the matter? Usually they're tense time, obviously, for Mr. Heyman and Reigns and the Usos.
Expect, Paulie. What did you expect from the WWE?
Oh! Riddle went up top. Schmidt in this match.
The stakes are
pretty disappointing. Meanwhile, Riddle meeting RKO. Jey trying to catch the Big Uso. Baby Jey Uso. Black gold. The Usos have done it. Undis has all the damn gold. Riddle with a knee to Reigns.
Helping his cousins.
Riddle here in front of us. The Usos on the other side, about to deliver a bloodbath.
Has all the unified champions in this York. The face of the air. This is with you intent.
Riddle can't move.
Unified tag.
Wreckage. The Usos make history. Unified gold.